So before we start, YouTube tells me that only 1% of people actually subscribe to my channel that watch my videos, so it'd be cool if you can subscribe. We're going to be doing plenty more of these. This one, we're going to react to this, but not like normal, so we're not going to be doing a lyrical breakdown or anything like that. And obviously I've heard the song, so we're just going to look at it from production value, because I've not really listened to it production-wise. So we're going to do that for the video and for the music. As in my normal style, we're not going to take too long. We're just going to skim over it, watch it together, go over some things, and obviously I love Tom, so I'd like to, as I've only just started reactions, I'd like to start doing some more looking back at his older work as well. So we'll jump straight into it now and take a listen.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, cause you have the...
See, if you've noticed there, the way it gradually builds up, I like that with his songs, because the intensity of his voice as well builds up with the instruments.
Right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture.
The double layering on those vocals as well is perfect. If you watch some of my videos, I often have trouble making it pop properly, but that really...
You have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got Me Too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens, we think we free because we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame. They so fake woke, facts don't care.
As I mentioned in the previous video, the quality of the hooks now, production wise, and the sound of them is so much better than it was even like a year ago. They just come on leaps and bounds with that.
About feelings they know, they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke, same old safe zones. They so fake woke, facts don't care.
If you listen carefully in the chorus as well, there's like a digital sound in the background. It's very faint, but it fits perfect.
I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name, when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food in my family, without being accused of celebrating.
The video concept's quite simple, but it's very effective. I love the dark kind of tunnel.
Native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure.
The actual voice at the beginning of the track doesn't sound double in the slightest. It must have quite...
Underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first. Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves. They so fake woke, facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke, same old safe zones. They so fake woke, facts don't care about your feelings. We use violence to get peace and wonder why.
So is this his best song? I think it's definitely one of them, and even the production is getting better and better. The last one, The Clown World, was awesome. These two are just on par production-wise. They're amazing.
It isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase, but you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy, say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill. When the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety. I'll tell you what it...
The voice is so clean. I can't see how that's double tracked at all, and normally you would do another track, you'd repeat the same thing in a similar style and then track it lower, but it's just perfectly clean.
Really is removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression? Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys.
So I would love to see the process he uses. I'm not sure. I mean, I get the music given to me, other producers, and then write lyrics to that, or pick out what I want and write lyrics to it. This, obviously, where you write your own stuff, I'm not sure whether he's writing to the music or writing both at the same time, or whether he does a track and then writes to it. It's very clever.
I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
Even the guitar just sounded beautiful on that, the way that it was, you know, the reverb on it and everything. So yeah, I think that is probably his best song, and I think there's only just going to be better to come. I can't wait to hear his new stuff. I've been saying for probably the last year and a half that he's the most relevant rapper about, and I truly believe that. There's no rappers that are as relevant, and I think that one's got, like, you know, 17,000 dislikes on it or something. I can't see where they're coming from. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Take care.
Felt a victim cause I always need to be the class clown. I made others feel happy while inside I was so down.